have spent my life looking outward into the vastness of the cosmos and inward, into the depths of the human mind. I have studied the stars, the laws of the universe, and the equations that shape our reality. And yet, in these final reflections, I find myself drawn to something far more personal, far more immediate. Not the beginning of the universe, nor the fate of black holes, but the choices we make in our daily lives and the future we are building for ourselves. We often imagine the universe as something cold, indifferent, and unyielding. And in a way, it is. The cosmos will not bend itself to our will. The stars will not rearrange themselves to make our journey easier. But here, on this small blue planet, we are the gardeners of our own existence. Each decision we make is a seed. Each action, a brushstroke. And each thought, a ripple that travels far beyond what we can see. The question is not whether life is difficult, it will be. The question is, what will you plant? What will you paint? In science, we understand that small causes can have vast consequences. A single particle colliding at the right moment can trigger a chain reaction. So it is with your life. One choice can change the trajectory of everything. This is why clarity is not a luxury, it is a necessity. Too often, we drift. We allow others to tell us who we are, what success means, and what we should strive for. But if the universe has taught me anything, it is that there is no single definition of meaning. The truth is, meaning is something you create for yourself. Strip away the noise, the demands, the expectations. Ask yourself, with the honesty of someone who knows their time is finite, what do I truly desire? What would make this one life of mine feel worth living? When your vision is clear, every choice becomes simpler. You no longer chase distractions disguised as opportunities. You no longer measure your worth by the comparisons of others. You focus with precision on the path that is yours alone. And when you have clarity, you find persistence. The cosmos itself took billions of years to form the galaxies we see today. Do not expect your own creation, your life, to be shaped in a moment. Challenges will come. You will meet setbacks that feel like the end. But clarity will turn them into stepping stones instead of tombstones. The second truth I leave you with is this. Your mind is your greatest tool, your greatest ally, and also your greatest danger. A mind left untended is like a universe without order, chaotic, unstable, prone to collapse. I have seen people of great intelligence crumble under the weight of their own fears. I have also seen those with modest means of intellect accomplish extraordinary things because they believed they could. You must feed your mind as carefully as you feed your body. If you allow doubt, fear, and resentment to dominate, they will expand like dark matter, invisible but consuming everything. But if you cultivate confidence, optimism, and resilience, you will find yourself capable of far more than you ever imagined. In physics, we run simulations before building anything. You can do the same with your life. Visualize yourself succeeding, thriving, enduring. See yourself overcoming the obstacles you most fear. Your brain cannot distinguish between vividly imagined success and lived reality. Use that to your advantage. And remember, the mind is strengthened through resistance. It is the weight of challenge that builds the muscle of resilience. You will face pain. You will face loss. You will stand at the edge of despair. But you are not defined by what happens to you. You are defined by how you respond. The third truth is this. Your habits shape your destiny. Each day you live, you are laying bricks in the structure of your future. Lay them without care, and you will build a prison. Lay them with intention, and you will build a fortress. In my life, I lost almost every ability that people take for granted. I could not walk. I could not speak without assistance. And yet, I could still choose. I could still choose to write, to think, to persist. That choice, repeated every day, shaped the life I have lived. You must look at your own life with the same honesty. Which habits are pulling you forward, and which are holding you back? Replace the ones that weaken you with ones that strengthen you, even if the change feels small. The laws of compounding apply not only to the stock market or to cosmic expansion, but to human effort. Improve yourself by just 1% each day, and over time, you will become unrecognizable in the best way possible. But beware, the opposite is also true. Neglect yourself by 1% each day, and one morning you will wake up a stranger to the person you dreamed of becoming. The final truth I want to share is about purpose. Without purpose, life is like a spacecraft without navigation. It will drift, perhaps endlessly, but it will never arrive. Purpose is not simply about achievement. It is about significance. It is about knowing that what you do with your limited time contributes to something greater than yourself. Your purpose is your anchor in storms, your compass in uncertainty, and your fuel when all else fails. You will be tempted by comfort, by recognition, by distractions that masquerade as meaning, but if these do not align with your deeper mission, they will leave you empty. Audit your life. Be ruthless in cutting away what does not serve your purpose. And remember, your purpose may evolve. That is not a sign of weakness, it is a sign of growth. In the grand scale of the cosmos, our lives are fleeting. A blink. And yet, in that blink, you have the power to shape reality not only for yourself, but for the generations that will follow. One day, all the atoms that make up your body will return to the stars. But between now and then, you have the privilege, the responsibility, to live with intention. The laws of physics do not care about your dreams, your fears, or your excuses. But the laws of life respond to your actions. Plant the seeds that matter. Paint the canvas you want to see. Lay the bricks that will stand for a lifetime. Do not wait for the universe to give you permission to begin. The universe has been waiting for you. And now, as I prepare to return to the very cosmos that has been my lifelong companion, I leave you with this. Look up at the stars, not down at your feet. The answers may not all be there among the stars, but the courage to seek them will take you farther than you ever imagined. This is my last message, my last equation, my final truth. The universe will not remember the noise of your fears, but it will carry the light of your courage forever. So, be curious, be determined. Be brave enough to live a life that, when it ends, you will know was truly yours. The future is in your hands, and it begins today.